So today we have another review, and this is a beer from Sixpoint. Recently did a beer talk about them, a brewery talk about them, and awesome brewery. Thank you so much for sending this beer. This is courtesy of them. And this is their 4Beans Imperial Baltic Porter. This previously was 3Beans that was released, I believe, years ago. And so this beer has 4Beans now. It previously and still now is Romano beans, masked chocolate cacao, I believe they put in here, and also Stumptown coffee. And now they've added the addition of vanilla beans, Madagascar vanilla beans. So really cool. 10.0, just cracked this beer. First time trying this, new iteration of the style of the beer itself. And yeah, haven't had this beer in years because again, they haven't brewed this and in a while. And this will be hitting shelves hopefully in New York, and hopefully you get distribution of this beer. So yeah, let's dig in. Pouring out in a wonderful dark brown as it pours out, but in the glass, obviously, this really rich. Actually, yeah, it's not too dark. I see some brown coming through in the light, but yeah, nice dark color. Wonderful light tan head on that. Yeah, let's get the aroma on this. Oh, really nice. Definitely picking up the coffee. Yeah, very reminiscent of something like a double shot from Treehouse. They also use Stumptown coffee. Wonderful roasty quality, a little bit of cappuccino kind of thing. I'm maybe getting that vanilla sweetness. Wow, really nice. It's a combination of chocolate, cacao kind of thing, but the sweetness of vanilla is coming through. In general, vanilla is not always a prominent, aggressive kind of note. It's a smoothing of flavors. It's a rounding out of flavors. So you get this rounding sweetness that the vanilla is offering. Wow. You know what this beer slightly reminds me of? Victory at Sea from Ballast Point. You're getting the coffee, the vanilla, the nice roasted malt, the sweetness underlying. Not as sweet as Victory at Sea, but really nice. Yeah, a nice roasted malt. Cheers. Oh, wow. Yeah, really nice. Wow. Up front has follows through with that Victor at Sea kind of flavor. I mean, that's a more familiar beer for you guys probably. So up front, bitter. Wow, it's the cacao coming through. A nice aggressive attack of bitterness. Not too much coffee going on. It's a good amount of roastiness, but not like a big kind of aggressive amount of coffee. Nice medium kind of rounding coffee kind of flavor. A gentle sweetness coming through as well. A little bit of milk chocolate. There's an underlying flavor that I'm getting, or it's floating around. I want to say it's the vanilla, offering this kind of little bit of, for vanilla for me sometimes has this kind of vanilla extract kind of flavor, so it's slightly kind of booziness. So maybe that's the booziness coming from the beer, but there's a kind of vanilla extract kind of thing going on. So vanilla, think a little bit of boozy, so maybe it's a good combination, think of vanilla extract. As I drink it more, coffee is hitting up front. You get a little bit of kind of mocha kind of flavor. Mouthfeel for 10% is medium to medium plus, not too full. Wonderful carbonation, I will say that. And as I drink it more, there's a lingering vanilla flavor, along with that bitterness of the coffee, and probably the cacao is playing in as well. Yeah. Wonderful transitioning of bitterness to vanilla to sweetness, caramelly, kind of roasty chocolate sweetness. So familiar kind of Baltic Porter style kind of flavors. Yeah. There's definitely some kind of booze, I want to say. It's hitting the back of the throat, slightly warming. So it has a little bit of kind of booziness going on, but it works. Again, you're getting a kind of vanilla extract kind of flavor, so somewhat works with the beer. But the bitterness of the coffee is lingering and cuts away from that alcohol kind of flavor. Pretty good beer, yeah, really nice. I want to say that as this warms up, it's going to explode a little bit more, but the mouthfeel is, a little, I wish it was a little bit more full. But yeah, really nice. Yeah, coffee is coming through very well on this batch. I don't remember. I mean, 3Beans was a long time ago, so I don't remember that beer being so coffee forward. But this one is very coffee forward. Actually, had 3Beans as it aged, which ages very well. So I'm curious how this ages. But Really nice. Yeah, you're definitely getting that big punch of coffee flavor, and you're getting that vanilla to sort of round out the flavors, offer this another layer. And the cacao, I mean, I'm assuming the cacao is offering that bitterness with the coffee as well. As for a rating, very good stuff. Wow. 90. 3 to 94, I'm gonna say. Let's give it a straight up 93. Great beer. Yeah, for 10%, awesome stuff. If you guys are familiar with Victory at Sea, that's another familiar beer. Actually, I give that beer a high rating. So maybe in perspective, I should give this a closer rating because this beer is not too far from that. So let's give it a 94. Very good stuff. Yeah, just wonderful use of the beans, especially the coffee. It's coming through in the vanilla. Very nice. Yeah. Drinks a lot like Victory at Sea. So if you're a big fan of Victory at Sea, definitely check this one out. Not as vanilla forward and not as sweet, but definitely getting wonderful kind of coffee flavor. It dries out on the palate pretty well. So yeah, until next time, guys, cheers. This is 4Beans from Sixpoint. Thank you guys so much for this beer. Great beer. Definitely check it out. Later, guys.